And my mic was muted the entire time. Hilarious. Anyway, on to the first of the semi-quarterfinals. Semi-quarterfinal battles. We have Sen Lu W versus Crusaders. We have Sen Lu WX banning out Harbor City. What are we going to ban out for the Crusaders? Crusader bans out Linwu Fortress. Doesn't want to face anyone on that 10v10 map. It's a very, how to say, doesn't really play into the strength of the team sometimes, really. Relying on catching the enemy team out in bad positions. The 10v10 match can be less forgiving. Steamrolling either for either side is quite easy. But we have Sen Lu WX attacking on Constantinopolis out of all maps. I remember Crusaders being one of the best defenders of Constantinopolis back in the day when it was first released, and when it was one of the maps you had to fight on. But Crusaders does go for the tried and true wall fort. So we'll get to see these guys face off against Constantinopolis and wall fort. But who gets to attack first? I don't know right now, but I can definitely check out. So we'll be watching Crusaders attack wall fort first. Going to be interesting, interesting indeed. I want to see Crusaders face off against some of the other teams. They got an easy victory for the last time, but let's see if Sen Lu WX gives them a hard time. I really want to see that happen, but whether or not Sen Lu can do it, we will have to find out. Just waiting for the tournament to start. And we are off. Quickly turn this off. I really should have a button for that. Anyway, we have Crusaders going out with a very fancy, hmm, not that fancy actually, kind of like an even split between the tier 5, double tier 5 and the triple tier 4s. Gonna be pretty strange if you ask me. Normally one or the other is more dominant, but we do see more tier 3s, so I think Crusaders is going to rely on some of the tier 5s to make up the difference for the tier 4s that are going to be doing most of the fighting, I think. Tier 5s really going to have to come in clutch here, carry additional weight in battle, because you gotta remember that if oh man, I didn't check too much, but Senlu probably didn't go with the double tier 5. They probably went to tier 5, tier 4, and then the leftover. Looking at this lineup here, got a lot of tier 2s coming out. Only one Medal, Not Vanguard, and a gray hair Garrison for now. Yeah, went out with the tier 5, tier 4, and then leftover. Going in with the double leftover. So we have a natural unit deficit of around about 80 or more to 79, closer to the numbers. So, uh, well, actually, no. Yeah, it's like 79. I think someone just got shot just now. A little bit of a rush from Crusaders here. 4 heroes. Are they going to commit for the climb? Looks like 2 did. 3 did. Will a 4th come up? Crusaders is trying to just bypass the troops here. Whoa, unfortunately rubber banding there, getting caught by the dual blade. That poleaxe is gone. Big Treb comes in, smack bang right into the defenders there, taking off a good chunk of them. That's a 20 odd kills, but I'm not sure if it killed anything substantial. Just a couple of rattan pikemen and tenant farmers. Gotta really grab some water in the meantime, in during the intermission, of course, as we get to watch this battle live right now. We have the battering ram at the wall here. I mean, at the small fort here, bashing it right through. Crusader's gonna eat a iron cap swordsman charge. Another pick up by the jewel blade. This is going to be nasty for the Crusaders. Senlu definitely holding very well right now. Crusaders' own jewel blade does catch this shorter sword out of position. Short sword will go down. Gonna grab this supply point in the meantime as more and more Crusaders pull through. We have around about up to 6 people, 7 people on this small fort now. Let's check if the bridge is feasible. Looks like they gave up the bridge. Actually, I don't think they shot the bridge at all. I think 2 of the trebs. I didn't realize that the watches on the backhand side were destroyed. They didn't waste any resources. Very surprising, actually. Only 1 treb was used, and we saw the treb. That means Crusaders shot out the Hawatchers. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. We didn't get to see the shootout, but Crusaders taking the B point and the A point simultaneously. All of the siege towers, probably first generation. Earliest you can get those front siege towers, probably around about 7:30 minutes. 7 minutes 30 seconds. Sorry. These battles do not go for that long. So they have max time, I would say, as if the if Senlu did not defend at all and just retreated back in. Only issue here now is only one way in for Crusaders. So let's see if Senlu does decide to stranglehold the front gate. Crusaders have been known to shoot out the supply point in such a way that they catch the defending team in a bad position. But the mortars are coming out, so let's see what they do. Crusaders also shoots that bridge down. Counter-fired by Metallators. Metallators not hitting though, so that mortar's still up. Let's see if they shoot again. Ooh, cannons, culverins on that one as well. Down goes that mortar. Good shot. I believe the culverin on the wall from Crusaders are going to try to shoot out the Metallators. There's only 12 of them if you go bottom line. Ballista also being deployed, definitely aiming to one-shot those Metallators as they kind of move around. Definitely got to get away from that fire. Hello, hello, Sundering. How are you doing? Come to watch Crusaders kick Senlu's ass, or see if Senlu can give Crusaders a hard time? Right now, we haven't seen very much action, but definitely gotta say, pickup of quite a few kills from Crusaders. Mostly some low-tier stuff. The mortaring has begun for the second stage, and Crusaders got a lot of time, so they can't afford to use some of it up for mortaring, but they'll eventually have to force an engagement, and I'm not sure what Sen Lu is looking to do. They're kind of spread out, kind of evacuating the supply point for now. Mango, cool. Who is Mango? And hello, X Pain Zero. Or is it X underscore Pain Zero? What should I call you? Or is it Piano? X Piano. Should I call you X Piano? No, because I spelled piano wrong. It's pain at 0. Hey, Arab Knights can come face Crusaders anytime they like, but I'll be honest with you, Arab Knights not really performing that well compared to what I've seen for Asia Division tournament. But I'll tell you that the South America Division has been quite entertaining to watch. Oh wait, no. Arab Knights are from the MENA division, aren't they? Quite a few kills coming out. Legion doesn't exist though. Or are you adding Legion? Hmm. Oh, they're called. Is that translation to mango? I didn't realize they were called mango. You gotta tell me the story behind that. Why is Zenlu, Luo? Why is Zenlu WX called mango? Losing probably an additional 50 units, probably now down from their original set. We're probably losing 110 units out now. More than 110 units. Quite a lot of units. Nice kill out from Crusaders there. Not sure what he was doing out of position. So far ahead as well. Crusaders also stomped that guy out super fast. But no decisive move so far. Just I think they can't irritate Senlu enough to knock him off the supply point or get them in a position they want to attack. We've already wasted roughly 5 minutes just sitting here mortaring the enemy. Or closer to 3 minutes. 2 minutes for setup, 2 minutes, 1 minute for getting there, and 1 minute for setup. Give them benefit of the doubt here. But they might be making a move just now. Crusaders coming down from the wall. Where are they going? Classically, the supply push has always been basically their signature move, and they've been unstoppable so far. I don't think I've seen any team actually hold them in a direct engagement. But let's see if Zenlu can make them put where they're... Ah. Let's see if Senlu can contest Crusaders here at the supply point. Normally, the defenders will have the advantage. Flamethrowers burning down the first engagement. Those palace guards. Imperial pikes are now marching through. Madow's second to engage. Their own Imperial pikes also walking through. Wow, amazing flank by the Iron Reapers from the side, cleaving that defense force in pieces. Looks like they're relying on some Madow's in the corner here to hold the line, but Crusaders absolutely dominating here on the supply point. One by one, Senlu are rocking up, but I think they need to arrive in force and not one by one. Looks like the 100 humans are getting knocked out. Heroes getting knocked out as well. 2 of them already dead. But Crusader also taking some losses here. One of the heroes is already dead. Counter Imperial Pike March coming in. A high treb. Good treb. Taking out some of that cavalry. Very nice. Looks like flanks are still holding very strong. We've got Tertials coming out from Crusaders. First time I've seen Tertials been brought out by Crusaders. Very nice, very nice. Crusaders being uncontested here in just pushing that supply point. I've never seen them fail so far. I've never seen them, like, their success rate for pushing this supply point is unmatched, I tell you, unmatched. Although the exchange is fairly equal, I do think Crusaders did win out in the end. Senlu probably cut their losses at some point, but picking up probably a unit or two. Because we're now looking at a unit deficit of around 174? 170, no, other way around. No, 174. 174 up for Crusaders here. Crusader has the C point. 8 comfortable minutes to take this base point, and I'm pretty sure that Crusader's got a lot of strength to spare. But then again, so do Sen Lu, both having over 1,000 units to bear. They can easily get 3 whole engagements off if Crusaders takes this fast, but looks like Crusader wants to take this a little bit slower. They're rocking up in force. Not very many cavalry on the field. It's a very interesting thing. But Senlu also has 2 Tundra humans in reserve here. I think it's Tundra humans. This distance does not realistically gives me a good idea on what unit they are. But I can normally tell. Pike Militia coming out from Sen Liu. That's not looking good. That means 2 of their good units are down, and they have to use the leftover mortar fire. I mean, Metallitor fire towards that supply point. The supply point is going to take some losses or be scared off at the very least. Very interesting to see ballistas also come out. Wow, getting 20 odd kills in the meantime. We've got 7 trebs left. Another treb. Where that's going? I'm not sure. Directly into the supply point. Looking at their options, does look like Crusader is being very careful about how they approach this. They're not choosing the uh, east side, and they're not choosing the south side stairs. Trying to shoot invincible things inside their own spawn. Very unfortunate that we require a spawn point, but just how the games work for now. We're hitting under 7 minutes now, so we'll probably only have 2 proper engagements and probably maybe an emergency engagement if Crusaders does get pushed out. But Senlu taking quite a bit of damage, probably just some ballista shooting out their medals. Every 2 kills is very important. That's 2 less units, high tier units in fact. But here comes the primary force. We've got Metallitors and Nafan Guards coming out to bear. Oh, going for the setup in the corner. Where are your... Whoa, whoa, what are the Metallitors doing here? Probably going to soak up a Medal charge that has been classically been seen before by other low tier units kicking off. Crusaders have been very strong so far in their performance. Some token forces being deployed. 2 heroes died almost instantly. Nafan Guards destroying this this Madao on the stairs. Does look like getting completely pushed off. What are you doing? What are you doing, Senlu? You got no one here. Iron Reapers versus Madaos. I think the Iron Reapers... Oh, no. Those are Palace Guards. I take that back. Mine's bad. Gotta really learn the units. Big smack into the side of the Madaos. Madaos also lethal marching in the wrong direction. Or they were lethal marching something that was not matter as they got cut in half. Imperial Pike March cats some of these 100 humans. 100 humans just trying to go crazy here, but getting caught between Imperial Pike March and the Medals does look like to be fairly ineffective as the Iron Reapers catch them and cut them down. The Metallitors holding very strong here. Medals also eat another 100 human charge, but that was pretty futile as they stand strong here. This corner, this range corner, I'm going to call it, is working out very well. We got Medals, we got the Metallitors, the Nafan Guards, 2 sets of Medals actually protecting them. Lots of wow, 2 grape shots and 1 ballista. This will be easy. Just got to kill off that short sword, and it should be pretty done. Short sword should go down any time, any second now. Crusaders taking the wall fort super easy, if I might add. Just at the end there, we did get to see a Halberdier Sergeant catching out the Tundra humans. A nice array of units out for Crusaders I've ever seen, if I do have to say. Tertials for the first one, and the Halberdier Sergeants. Although Halberdier Sergeants have come and gone from Crusaders, so that is one of their one of their units that is surprising that they pick it up. Looking at overall performance, doing very, very well. Looking here, lots of heroes going over the unit mark, especially since it was the number of engagements were fairly low. Sen Lu taking heavy losses, but didn't actually get very many pickups. 2 people permadeathing by the end of the battle, I believe. 2 of the short swords, in fact. 2 of their mainstaying power, probably clocking out early. Very unfortunate. One of the worst things you can do is fight in the tournament and not be able to use your units. Dying early is a detrimental fact for your team. Although you have 2 lives, you shouldn't waste them. But congratulations to Crusaders for winning the first battle. Not unexpected, since I do expect them to perform very well on their classic wall fort. I'm not sure why the ban on I'm not sure why the ban on Harbor City, because either map is pretty difficult, if I do have to say. But wall fort, we've seen a lot of Crusaders from wall fort, so maybe Senlu's strategy was to not do anything freaky and think that Crusader doesn't have alternative plans, because they probably do. This is the top team we're talking about. If they only attacked wall fort, then that would be pretty sad. But anyway, I'm going to be right back in a minute. I'll see you guys then. So what do I ask for my employer? You just have a payslip? Yeah, I do. I get a payslip, so I just need to find the one where it has super. All of them should have super. Only if I get over $400 an hour. Your last one. Year to date figure. Alright, I'll check again. Sorry. Bye now. Alright, back again. A Legion 0103. Are you not going to tell me why Mango equals Sen Lu? Why they're called Mango? I'd like to know why they're called Mango. Yeah, very strange name indeed. And I need to stop scratching the back of my knee here. I'm going to get so much eczema. Well, I guess they're not here. Ah, man, sadness. But anyway. All right, Constantinopolis. Gonna be the Sen Lu attacking this time. Gonna be interesting if I do say so. This time we're looking at some Crusaders going with the couple of double tier fives and a lot of the tier fours yet again. Some interesting tier fives. Just gotta watch out for them. Whoa, triple Nafan guards coming out from Crusaders. That's a lot of Nafan guards if I do say so. But a lot of Iron Reapers coming out for Sen Lu. I've seen Sen Lu come out on top. Seen these Iron Reapers come out on top very easily in a melee mash. Not as many medals, actually. Look how many medals. One, two, three, four. Only four medals coming out for Crusaders. Crusaders liking the Imperial Pikes and the Fortebraccios much more. So many medals coming out from Sen Lu, though. No tertials this time. Interesting. Well, the battle is about to begin. Gonna see who's going to. Well, Sen Lu's going to have to win the attack here in order to send it to a field battle. That's where we get to see a decider. I think the odds are against them, mainly since they are facing off against the uh, reigning champions, or the defending champions, sorry. They would also be called the reigning champions, but let's just call them the defending champions. Oop, internet stuttering just a little bit. Don't like looks of this. Ah, we came back. I'm about to send it over to one of the other things. Alright. Probably going to be a little bit of a slow approach for the beginning. Right hand siege tower, left hand siege tower, also making the wall. Front gate not down just yet. A lot of taking out the right hand wall, so wall breaks are open on the right hand side. Left hand wall breaks are being worked on, I believe. Quite a few shots are being made. I'm not sure how much damage they're receiving though. I think a couple of them are missing. Well, San Luis should have the A and the B very easily as Crusaders have evacuated out from the forward defense position. So we'll get to see these guys shortly. With the A and the B point captured, I think they get an additional 6 minutes. So 15 minutes, well, they'll be spending a couple of minutes getting to the C point, or the upper supply point at the very least. So yeah, 15 minutes right now. I think a good 14 minutes being spent on the C point. So 14 minutes is a long time. You got a lot of time to work on a lot of things. So let's see how well Crusaders is going to poke these guys out. We got a double musket, triple musket. We got two mortars already, both on those towers on the back there. ready to counterfire. Classically, this is a strategy from other teams I've seen, but maybe they've learned it from Crusaders. Not saying that Crusaders made everything, but definitely the best team knows the best strategies. So whoever made it doesn't matter. Whoever employs it is the winner. But the muskets definitely are pelting down these boys and girls from Senlu very hard here. Killing the horses is not a bad idea. These longbows doing their work. Crusaders probably will realize very shortly that Senlu is kind of stacked on this side. Not going to be a good idea if they overcommit. This is for Senlu here, because Crusaders can see them coming from a mile away, I bet. But let's see if they can do a push into Crusaders' supply point and win. Grey-haired garrisons at the front. Up, just as they were about to go. Massive retreat. Crusaders going in, catching that one grey-haired garrison. I feel poor for that guy. He was just executed. Bullets to the back of his brains there. The mortars on these stairs are brutal. Taking 2 big hits. A third one just coming down. That's got to be a pain. Those mortars also not doing too well for them as they get smacked out. Those muskets looking for those mortars, trying to destroy them. Longbows also going for them. You gotta question yourself. What do you do in this situation? Can't set up mortars, getting pelted or skirmished by these muskets, these longbows. You're facing a hard situation. But Senlu is probably going with the best strategy yet. A double push. One towards that supply point, one towards the C point. Which either one will need to be faced off against by the entirety of Crusaders. Unless they are precise in their split pushing. Because one side or the other may win. Although, unfortunately, that wall break on the right-hand side where we're looking at C is not down. They've kicked it off here at the supply point, engaging the Nafan guards. They've spotted the Nafan guards. Only one of them, only one of 3. Berserkers also coming down into the mash, but Berserkers won't stand long against the sheer mass from Senlu. But Senlu is running out, so the Berserkers did go down. But Senlu's assault has failed in its entirety as well. Here comes reinforcements here to the supply point. Wondering if they kicked it off inside the C point, has seen so many guys here. Probably also crushed. Going to be very unfortunate if I see dead bodies. No dead bodies, in fact. What is this? That was... Ah, no. Senlu did not seize the opportunity and sent their left flank into their deaths. Losing out tons of units. 200 unit pickup. That's a pretty insane pickup. Thanks, Lord Sundering, for the 100 bits. I'll try to keep up the good work. I do hope everyone enjoys my commentary for the tournament. Senlu missing out on the major push, simultaneous push they should have performed. You knew Crusaders were going to defend that supply point, and you did not engage your entire force. And they realized this because they sent reinforcement towards that supply point, and you lost out. Worst thing is that you guys could definitely have crushed the leftover forces inside that C point when you were looking at it. Gotta be a little bit frightening. Just staring down the enemy here as they poke you out. You know, honestly, destroy that thing. I hate it when ranged units stand on top of these platforms and just a sniping out one of the heroes. Gotta be pain in the ass, as those longbows have always been, and they continuously fire down on you. My goodness, especially in a competitive setting, you'll let these longbows get a lot of damage in as they keep poking you out. Not even just archers, just longbows are shooting you. Does take out that, I don't know what to call it, wooden structure. Every unit loss, especially high tier units, is a pain. I feel it. I feel whatever Senlu is going through right now because my units getting shot is super annoying, especially when they're like ranged units and they're weak and they get one-shotted. At least these melee units take a few shots to kill. Senlu still looking to take that left-hand supply point. I think they don't have a strategy for the left-hand supply point. Whoa! What is this catch here? I'm not sure what they just caught, but Palace Guards are eating them up. Here comes a... No. Rattan Shields getting eaten up by Expedition Knights. Expedition Knights also eat up half a Forte and they run for it just before the major engagement. Wow, losing quite a few, but probably not enough to make up for what you just lost. That's gotta be savage. Crusaders not letting Senlu get any kind of advantage, not even a sniff of one. 8 minutes to go. You've clicked down the you've knocked out half of your time, or more than more than 7 minutes just been standing around looking at the enemy, and you've lost your major engagement on the left-hand side, and you're just getting poked out. Man, it must be frustrating for Senlu to take this kind of abuse and not even know how to deal with it. They're coming through the front. They're coming through the back, though. Here comes major pushes. They're getting burned down to hell. Wow, that is insane. We got Medals facing off against each other, but those Nafan guards are making a killing here. Man, I know that the attack on Constantinopolis are pretty brutal and really one-sided, but this is beyond one-sided. I think Crusaders have just been playing Senlu the entire time because Senlu has no idea what to do and losing on all fronts continuously. Even when they're trying to mortar the enemy, they get mortared themselves. This Madao here on the right-hand side is about to get flanked as more units come through. But a retreat out from those Expedition Knights, in fact. Expedition Knights being used to hit and run. Very, very good, in fact. Very good strategy to use them in. Although double Madao faces a Madao on the stairs here. Don't know why Crusaders are letting them go. Oh, no. Nafan guards here on the front might take a burn-in. Imperial Pike March comes off. Where's the Nafan guards out from the Crusaders? Crusaders probably not ready just yet. But 2 of the heroes went down for Senlu. Only 10 heroes are on the field. What happened to half your heroes, man? Not half your heroes. What happened to a third of your heroes? Nafan guards finally make it. Imperial Pike March going to counter. Crusaders is just going to push those guys out easily, if I do might add. Senlu losing another attack. This has got to be disheartening and got to be basically a wipe. Even the Tundra humans are coming out in force. What was that? I see a lot of dead bodies of Tundra humans. Monastic Knights coming in behind. Just wow, massive sally out from Crusaders. Crusaders taking massive casualties. Tundra humans coming out from Senlu. Senlu losing it, but the pressure, but the sheer number from Crusaders is still stronger, or might I say, Medal's coming up for Senlu instead. Monastic Knights coming in for Crusaders in the behind! Did not actually come all the way through, but man, that was insane. I think they got caught. Yes, does look like a failed charge. Man, that would have been massive if the charge went through, but very unfortunate. Crusaders but Crusaders definitely on the up and up. Got 200 unit deficit down for the attackers. Not a good look, if I do say so myself. But 100 humans and more rear cavalry coming in from behind. Does he just force his way straight through? I guess he does. He knows that the enemy infantry has no chance against these 100 humans. These 100 humans are terrifying. These guys are insanely strong. And not to mention, we have 100 humans from the other side reinforcing Prefecture Pikemen. What are these guys doing on the field? And Palace Guards and Medals going to be just a complete rout. We're just going to see these guys fight. And it's going to be a fast battle. I'm just going to say it right now that it's going to... Senlu just going to be a wash here. About 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Although Senlu... it's just very unfortunate. I mean, there's not much Senlu didn't do much, but at the same time, if you were put in that situation, you wouldn't do much either. You're being poked out. You know that your engagement, well, I mean, like, if maybe you don't know, but any engagement you make, you're on the losing end. The best time, I think the best time they could have acted was when the left-hand side pushed and your right-hand side was prepping. Lots of prep on the right-hand side, but no engagement. The fact that you didn't go in on the right-hand side, when your left-hand side chucked themselves in, pretty much. I was on another Twitch before the match. Bet pool was 33k to 3k. I'm not surprised. I mean, I put my money on Crusaders to win the this season's tournament again. Again, they really are dominating. Like, when you think a team's strong, they just are overwhelmingly strong. Crusaders is like kind of overwhelmingly strong. Some of the other teams are strong, but yeah, sometimes it's up in the air when the engagements really happen. But Crusaders, every single engagement, I don't think they've failed so far. I don't think anyone's given them a hard time either. Just going to be a minute. There's going to be a kind of a manhunt for the last 2 minutes. Gonna see probably a long 15-minute break, maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Man, it's just disheartening to watch the skill disparity, the team disparity between Crusaders and the other teams in the tournament. But that's Crusaders for you. They are the defending and definitely reigning champions. So let's see if they can. Well, we're just going to have to go on to the next match since this is pretty much done and dusted. I don't think you can do anything with 107 units and 3 heroes against the mighty 15 and 683 units out from Crusaders. But congratulations, Sen Lu. You made it so far, but you got cut off by the reigning champion here. Yeah, the unit diff now was not to mention like at the beginning. I think Sen Lu also had 200 units up naturally, but that really depends. Also, like unit tier have never been really important in when I calculated for unit difference in determining like how the unit would how the battles would go. I'd always use it as like a one-to-one comparison, but nowadays I can see the number of surf units or low tier units that would come out, and I think the disparity between the high tier, especially the tier 4s and the tier 5s, playing a much bigger role than some of the low tier stuff, because heroes can't exactly beat out the tier 5s no more, not to mention make up the difference with sheer skill. Well, with their heroes anyway. Although it is more difficult to kill heroes with units. It's not a problem to pin down heroes with other heroes. Well, congratulations, Crusaders. I do think we'll see a 10-minute break. I'm going to be right back a little bit early. So, I'll catch you guys when the next set of matches begin. So, catch you then. Bum, bum. Clean feed. Come back. Eventually, he'll come back. Should do. Oh, maybe I need to reset it. There we go. Ah. Second set of battles. Who are we? Who's in the second set of battles? My goodness, I don't even know. We just finished watching the. We just came back after the break, watching the Crusaders versus Sen Lu. Crusader winning 2-0. Now we get to see. Ooh, BBYK versus Tessa. All right, all right. Two of my teams that I kind of follow. I say, quote unquote. Well, anyway, BBYK is pretty much one of my favorites to watch for some reason, or it's just I've watched all of their battles so far, so I think Tessa and Tessa Z was most notably different. Ooh, no, don't do this to me. Clean feed is choking just a little bit. I hope that's just the processing of the other thing. So when it stops showing this video, it gets better. Hmm, I thought we'd come back, but guess we're still waiting. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Looks like we have the Pickman phase for BBYK and Tessa just missing out just there. BBYK banning out Harbour City and Tessa banning out Linwu Fortress. We've seen that before. BBYK choosing Wall Fort though. And Tessa choosing Wall Fort as well. Double Wall Fort, so not unexpected. But I did expect better, or wanted to see better. Anyway, Tessa is 386, or more or less should be 386. I forget who BBYK is though. I'm not sure if BBYK is related to anyone that's around in that thing. Anyway, but we're kicking it off straight onto a wall fort. I think BYK is going to be attacking first. Well, looks like Tessa's attacking first instead. Just going to take a quick look at the units. Lots of tier 5s coming up for both sides. Quite a few cavalry indeed. Well, we're going to kick it off on the wall fort here. Tessa attacking first. Both teams coming out with quite a few tier 5s, a lot of Medals, quite a few Iron Reapers as well. But let's check out those core units. We got 2 Metallators, 1 Nafan Guard, quite classic. 2 Metallators, 3 Metallators, and 1 Nafan Guards. Not the triple Nafan Guards we got to see out from Crusaders before. And you can't see my pretty face. BBYK retreating all the way back here. Not even contesting. Tessa on the wall. Very frightening. Well, I'm not sure why not. I think contesting on the wall would be interesting. But supply point getting very easily. Will they make it across the bridge? Will they take the risk? Sorry. Doesn't look like it. That's not going straight across the bridge. Does look like they had sufficient number. Got those 2 mortars in the back. Normally there's 2 mortars in the back. I'm not sure if there's 2. But pretty sure 2 mortars in the back shooting at the bridge. See if there's going to bring it down anytime soon. Does look like it's a guaranteed success hold here. As down goes the bridge. Shoots the Culverin. But all the siege towers do go down for the first generation. They get the battering ram up first. I mean, they're getting the battering ram at the front gate first. Not normally seen these things get there early. Tessa probably going to try to look to secure the right-hand side, making sure to destroy all of the culverins, as I'm believing BBYK might sacrifice quite a bit of culverins here. This Maul and Spear is fighting on the wall, but I'm not sure who's winning. Does look like a glaive. Wow, actually, I didn't realize there were two glaives on BBYK's team. Glaives have classically been quite elusive in the tournament, but here we have BBYK going out with two of them. Let's see if they're going to be effective in the long run. Doesn't look like they're winning that battle up there. So BYK loses both of their, not making any ground on top of the wall, but they're still pushing those siege towers. Will take a while. Middle siege tower getting pretty close. Left-hand siege tower also making their way. Just some random surf units coming up through the center ladder here. Whoa, longsword from BBYK jumps down. Why? Looks like he wants to slow down the middle siege tower. He doesn't need to jump down by the looks of it. Setting up some more sacrificial lambs here. Not going to be looking good for Tessa, but they get the left-hand siege tower up on the wall. Very surprising. Left-hand siege tower up on the wall for Tessa. But that... actually, it's on yellow health, so the wall break not on danger level. They could go for a sneaky B. Let's see if they do or not. Got some token forces already surrounding the area. Well, Tessa's going to make a move now after sacrificing a couple of village watchmen for basically nothing. B-side is way open. What are you doing? I don't even understand. You went up, you come down. The wall's in danger now, probably past 50%. They got the right-hand siege tower up. What are they doing, though? Nice treb. We got a lot of guys running from the defending team. BBYK probably not wanting to fight on the wall as they do a massive retreat. Falconetti's at the front here, shooting directly at the medallions, but a massive miss for the first shot. Iron Reapers do get clobbered as they try to sprint down. Medallions make it on towards the A point. Looks like a full evacuation from BBYK. No fight here. Very unfortunate here. Come on. Not much action has happened. We've seen a lot of sacrificial serfs been thrown at each other. Well, with the A captured, B-side, the wall break did go down. Wow, Tessa wasting no time on trebbing, or I mean, mortaring. Looking to want to go for the B-side? I guess it was going to have to be for a B-side. Medal's Imperial Pikes. Got some 2 Imperial Pikes, 2 Medals, 1 Battalitor here in the mix. We got triple Iron Reapers. Imperial Pike march off. Nah, looks like they're just going to let them get the B point here. Might catch a couple of the token forces. Those Fortibraccios on top of the stairs. Not a very good position. Pikemen on top of the stairs have normally been very bad. But most of the forces come down in order to engage on the ground here. Gonna be a large battle here, Medal versus Medal. We got some Iron Reapers coming in for BBYK. BBYK is winning on the stairs here. Yeah, stairs, very bad place for your Imperial Pikemen. And your Fortibraccio. Imperial Pikemen march coming straight into a Grey Hair Garrison. Grey Hair Garrison just tanks it right on the face and doesn't care. But overall, it does look like the main mass is winning out for Tessa here. Tessa just doing work. Now they're spreading out just a little bit, taking out the leftover Medals and the leftover, the Grey Hair Garrison actually holding strong still. Not completely dead, but there goes the controller. The controller dying by the splash damage. Well, actually, the Iron Reapers doing their multi-hit thing, able to attack up to three targets. Very terrifying. But with the B captured and most of the defense force kind of like on their last leg here, the attacking force could get some cap points from the C. Not a very huge pickup, but I gotta say, they're not looking too good either. We're about to see a massive loss out from the attackers here, as a lot of their forces are low and out of position. Those Iron Reapers getting absolutely smashed. Some Northern Lands Cavalry, in fact, coming out from the attackers. I mean, from the defenders. Northern Lands Cavalry have been classically overpowered in the past, but have been nerfed back in the day. So we'll get see these bad boys in the tournament yet again. Their usage is limited, though. Realistically, other cavalry are much better in performance. And I mean, like, the only thing that Northern Lands Cavalry are really good at is the emergency, oh shit, the enemy is upon me button, which is the landslide, which is just Daze Resistance ability, which makes them clobber the face of people. Quite a good ability, in fact. But here we are. Second assault for Tessa here towards the C point. They're kind of running out of time, so looking back at it, they probably didn't have any time to mortar the supply point, but now they're going to have to do something. They have been mortaring the supply point now. I didn't actually realize the 2 mortars on the left here by the longbow as well, shooting down towards that supply point. They're here setting up on the far side yet again. I think they might take an approach similar to Pretonia, set up on this left-hand side, kind of like an all-in. They're going to have to win with only 1 set of troops. I think because of the Tier 5 massive losses in the first engagement, they realize they don't need the supply point, because this will probably be their last and only push at this rate. But for sure, I would definitely be making all the grape shots. I'd be making 5 grape shots in the front, 6 grape shots, then another 5. Well, actually, it would be 5, 5, 5. I'd have like 3 rows of 5 grape shots as I approach down. 1 BBYK just gets instantly wiped by a grape shot. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Some surprise blast in the face. Controller of the Iron Reapers. Iron Reapers! No! Getting caught up in the flames here. Imperial Pike March mixing in with Medals. Iron Reapers charging. Where you going, though, buddy? Where you go? Oh, wow. Into the backs of the Medals here. Medals are just going to get cleaved in half here as 2 sets of Iron Reapers and some Northern Lands Cavalry come smashing through. But the main Medal pile here is winning out. Tessa doing absolute work, crushing like several 2 Iron Reapers at the very least, and a Medal pile right there. This is very strong indeed. I think the Iron Reapers were just pulled off, and the Tundra Humans trying to look for a better angle. But if you all you see is Madao, you're gonna have to charge something. He tries to go for the Nuffman Guards, but fails. Backhand side. We got several battles kicking off. It's crazy. Tessa in the back here, fending off BBYK. BBYK is trying to make some kind of last stand here, but so many of their heroes are dead. 8 heroes being dead, but the unit deficit is quite even. We got some Kriegsrat Fusiliers. Undefended, though, so they're just shooting towards this C point, I bet. Could get rushed very easily. Respawns should be in order. Only 5 heroes out. 2 people just respawned just now. So Tessa doing the slow approach, not a rush approach. Definitely with so many dead, the respawns could be a headache. But amazingly, this longsword deciding to defend the supply point with his life. Down he goes. 8 heroes up for the defenders, 15 heroes up for the attackers. Tessa, that was an impressive win. A lot of small battles, but winning out in the end. Definitely the center battle at the C point was key, losing out those 2 Iron Reapers, and again, additionally, the 2 Iron Reapers after the fact was massive losses. Defeating both the Madao and the Tundras was probably key. I don't think we got to see much of the other battles, but it does look like Tessa was on the losing end in nearly all scenarios, except for that one Madao that getting caught out by the Northernlands Cavalry. But let's face it, that was an unimportant battle. Losing 1 Madao while keeping 3 units in check is basically a win in my eyes. But the unit deficit is quite even, in fact. BYK was up just slightly before. Got a lot of surf units coming out. This could be the last ditch effort from BYK, using a lot of low tier units. Tenant farmers at the front, getting poked out by Madaos. Trying to flank here. Tessa kind of repeating what Crusaders did on just the wall fort just before, making this corner their home. We got 2 grape shots already being deployed. Metallitor's also shooting towards the main masses, but I'm not sure if the setup is strong enough. The weakness here is now this backside completely open. The stairs also kind of not holding very strong, but heroes are getting in the back here. Could take out those Metallitors. Just pushing the front line. Lack of discipline here. Probably coming out from the Tessa, but they're absolutely winning here. Didn't look like anything substantial was holding the front line, except for that one Palace Guard. I think this is going to be an absolute wipe. Does look like BYK has absolutely nothing left in the bank. And a baby's crying. Well, Tessa wins this battle, and I'm going to have to check on the baby. So I'll catch you guys in a short minute. So, well, hopefully I'll be back before the next battle starts between Tessa and BYK. Or did she... Nope, she's okay. Baby's okay. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a minute ad. Well, if you wanted to see the scores, I'm very unfortunate that I didn't get to show you the Tessa scores, but definitely looking pretty bad for BYK. Only one person doing... Oh, no, the top 3 did quite well. You got 2 other people that did semi-okay, getting over the 350 mark. Not sure what caused the major downfall, but BYK definitely losing out in some of the exchanges was probably the important thing. They couldn't bring their Iron Reapers to the best of situations at all times, and probably didn't have enough time to take out the Tier 5s. Probably going to have to hand it to the Cavalry, probably taking out key units. Or maybe just the Madaos themselves just being so strong in holding position and winning out some of the major fronts for the Madaos. Caused them to win in the end. But anyway, Tessa versus BBYK. We'll get to see them fight off one more time, this time with BBYK attacking and Tessa defending. Let's see if BBYK is just as good as attacking as Tessa did to them. Catch you in a minute, though. Semi-quarterfinals, quarterfinals, semi-finals. Okay, that makes sense. Waiting. This is what dreams are made of. I'll be back. Looks like. Blink twice if you need help. If I'm blinking this much. Oh, man. Ah, it's just boring. Nothing's happening. I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? You guys not engaging with me. Ah, man, I'm not going to blame my audience for this. But anyway, we're finally on to the next battle for BYK and Tessa. I haven't said anything for like a good 5 minutes, man. Like, that nothing happened, just waiting. Yes, no. I can't keep up. uh, Tessa going out with the lots of tier 5s. Lots of tier 5s, I mean. Like, a lot of Iron Reapers. A lot of Medaus. Got the 2 Metallators, 3 Metallators. Where's the Nafan guards? No Nafan guards! Oh man, I bet you're gonna get wrecked by these guys, Nafan guards. Anyway, BYK is going to bring the 1 Nafan guard, 2 Metallators, but the defending team gone with the triple Metallators. Thanks. I do like to sing to myself sometimes when I'm bored. But anyway, we're gonna kick off the next battle of Wall Fort. Going to be very interesting with a triple Metallitor setup. No Nafan guards out for the defenders, so BYK's got a good chance in the main infantry masses. A few more Medals, a few more tier 4s coming out for the defender for the attackers. Kriegsrat Fusilier. Got five Tundras coming out for the defending side. Only 3 and only 1 monastic knight. So more cavalry on the defending side. We also got to see 3 winged hussars. So this is going to be a bit interesting. Tessa's going to... Whoa! What is this pile? There's 5 heroes here out from Tessa defending this wall. Not going to let anyone up by the looks of it. Very unfortunate. These cannons get blocked by the crenellations here, and so you can't shoot anything except directly downrange. You see all of that smoke happening in front? That means a lot of the shots just got blocked, and that's very upsetting. But then again, those are rare. Those are rare ones, so they hurt. Or maybe they're epic ones. I forget. Nah, they're probably rare ones. Tessa moving across the bridge now, evacuating this small fort as the as the door breaks down. BBYK, are they going to... I think they're going to chase. I think Iron Reapers and Medals are strong enough to fight off against all of these surfy boys. We also see some Palace Guards rocking up. I think these are bottom line Palace Guards and not the top line one. Absolutely no one from Tessa working on this bridge. Actually, they just let all of the siege towers get up. The right-hand siege tower got up, the middle siege tower is about to reach, and the left-hand siege tower is about to reach. The battering ram already made it, so full evacuation. That means it's just going to be a free, open push here for BYK. So they'll grab the A and the B point very easily. No contest needed. I don't think they've taken very much damage either. BBYK is off to a good start, and BBYK's hate speech. Every time I see his name, I'm just like, why hate speech? Oh, cameraman, where are you looking? Looking up at the sky? I know your skybox looks amazing, but I like to see the battle more than your skybox. Well, with the A and B point getting captured, we got some shield maidens walking around. Shield maidens have been useful now and again as an emergency shield wall, as a buffer unit, but Don't really see these guys pop off like some of the other units. Really don't need a buff if you're just going to crush the enemy with sheer tactics. Only really need that shield maiden to buff up your units when it's just a melee mash. Which does come quite often, but when you got Nafan guards in the bank, you really don't need any other help. Nafan guards really just change the battlefield. Metalator's close range kind of performs semi like Nafan guards, but Nafan guards, nothing like Nafan guards just burning down an entire army. Anything within range just dies. Metalator is good at shooting an area, but it does have its limits. Not as strong as Nafan guards, but Nafan guards also has a much shorter range. We got a lot of mortars coming out for the wall here for the attackers. Attackers are going to mortar the shit out of this supply point. Very classic strategy. I don't think anyone except Tessa didn't really actually do this, but I think nearly every team, every attacker has basically done this, which has happened to varying effects. Although, in this case, let's see how well BBYK mortars Tessa. Don't think it's going to be very good. We got triple Culverin, as long as 5 mortars coming out, 6 mortar coming out. What are they doing? Trying to hit something. Too many mortars, I guess. Is Tessa out of position? I don't think so. They're sitting on the stairs, which is mortarable. You can mortar those stairs. I'm pretty sure. BYK on the approach, looking for that supply point. Again, getting the supply point means you grab the C point. But if you grab the C point, you can move on to the base point. You don't really need the supply point if you can just spawn in top of the enemy. Kind of a weird trib, if you ask me. Not going to hit very much. Using the palisades here. Well, I call them palisades. What about, I also call the thing at the Z point called the palisade. I don't know. My face! My face! My pretty face has been disappeared for a whole time! What happened? What did I do? I'm pretty sure I turned it back on. Why did I turn it off? Strange. Well, let's see. I don't think BBYK's out just yet. No major engagement has kicked off. BBYK also has the Nafan guards on the field. They'll realistically only have to deal with the Metalitors. The Metalitors have wasted quite a few shots indeed. They haven't had time to resupply just yet. And some of the Metalitors have also been taken out. Good shots coming through. A lot of the mortars are shooting towards this supply point. If you just stand on top of it, that'd be great. Grape shots being deployed, or fake deployment of grape shots. Don't want to kick off the battle just yet, but you're realistically going to have to eventually fight. They're whittling down this Metalator as it takes hits. Treb getting stopped by that VAR! Holy cow, how lucky can you be? I think 3 of the shots got locked by this gate-looking thingy. Oh, Tundra Human's getting swiped just barely by the Medaus here. Medaus are holding the supply point. What? Who? Which madman? Which madman did this, Treb? BBYK! Holy shit! Oh my goodness! You're lucky one of the post blocked one of the shots. There was 3 huge shots straight into your own back right now. But with the supply point grab, I think this is going to be a desperate plead from Tessa to hold the C point. But Tundra Humans coming out from all directions. Winged Stars also coming through. Wow, smashing right through. The Brassian Nafan guards are still burning. Looks like they are not holding for very long. Oh my goodness, 2 Medaus versus whatever's left. Imperial Pike March coming off. 3rd Medal coming out. We got some Iron Reapers on the field. The Iron Reapers, the only good thing holding out. We got some Fortebraccios coming up for the reinforcements. This is good. Fortebraccios to the front line. Push off this push off this Medal pile. Put in attack mode. Stop putting it in race. Attack mode. Oh my goodness, you guys are morons. Attack mode. Attack mode. Yes, attack mode it. Holy cow, we got some more reinforcing cavalry. How much cavalry does the defending side have? Massive losses coming out from the defending side, but does look like the supply point is a strong hold for BBYK. BBYK grabbing this supply point means the C point is 100% gone. Oh my goodness, Tessa. Although the Winged Hussar, all of that cavalry coming in through did massive, but no staying power. Again, the staying power is lacking. Loss of your infantry getting taken out at the very end here. I think the Iron Reapers really carried the day, surviving both the cavalry charge and the Medals at the very end. And finally, the Portobraccio, being a moron though, he kept going into brace instead of just fighting the Medals. BBYK still hasn't grabbed this C point just yet. That's just catching a couple of Tessa. Tessa probably going to be on their last strong unit. Only around about 1,000 units left. So I think after this next battle, Tessa might be a little worse for wear, because BBYK should have about 1.5 set of tier 5s, but it could be a little bit less depending on the number of tier 5 units that have been permadeath. Meaning that you can't, meaning that if they hit below 30%, then you can't bring them out anymore. But, especially for Grey Hair Garrisons, is special, though, able to bring them out even if there's only one left. Although, I'm not sure why you would, because only having one left really doesn't make it a unit. But, I mean, it's got some pretty cool passives that will eat up some surf units pretty easily. Just this Imperial Pike here at the front. Too close to the front. Again, let the enemy come up just a little bit, then crush it all at once. You kind of want to squeeze the enemy as they approach. You don't want to hold the enemy on the stairs. You want the enemy to come up from the stairs, and you want to squeeze them. Here, whoa! All of those Medals coming straight in. Nice chop! Straight into the side. Holy cow, that is going to be a devastating assault, but the Grey Hair Garrison survived the shot. Here comes some Tundra Humans into the backs of those Halberdiers. Halberdiers just getting wrecked. Although the mass is not in the favor of the defenders, I do think some of the major ability did come off huge. But it doesn't look to be huge. Losses coming out from Tessa is going to be even worse. Here comes some some Winged Hussars straight into the middle of Medals. Unfortunately, getting skewered by the Brace Medals. Not a good look. Tessa also coming in from behind with the Medals, but didn't work out in the end. 1v1 me with Medals. It looks like they lost. Lots of Medals still here on the field. One of the Medals are retreating. I do think the controller has died. Warlord. Oof. We got some low-tier units coming out from Tessa. Tessa looking worse for wears. Definitely just bringing out low-tier units. No strong units, but we got one Tundra Human coming in very shortly. Let's see if they can kick off the Medals. Well, no, maybe not needed. This Imperial Pikeman can definitely be scary. Medals should fear Imperial Pike Walk as it comes through, but so many Medals on the field, not enough Imperial Pikemen to deal with them, as this Imperial Pikeman also gets squashed. It will be very short before... Oh, some Rattan Pikemen in the back. A Treb should land very shortly. Here it comes, smashing some heroes as they walk up. Whoa! Demez Spearman taking the brunt of 3 shots here. Half of it dying, or at least taking major shots. Just delaying for time. 6 minutes to go. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to do this. Tundra Humans being controlled very badly here. Just being let go into the Medals. The Medals will chop these guys very easily. 13 defenders. They're respawning their surf units, but look at the unit deficit. We still got some strong units out from the attackers. Attackers, just with the medals alone, should be able to carry the day. Some palace guards and some pike militia. Pike militia being superior on the lower end. A lot of battles kicking off, but slowly but surely, Tessa is actually pushing the defenders. I mean, the attack. Tessa pushing off the attackers off this base point. Oh my goodness, is it going to have to be coming down to another assault? Even though the attackers have like 800 units? Guess it will. BBYK pulls off the final assault, preparing for the final assault, sorry. I'm pretty sure that is going to be super quick once they get the numbers. Again, Tessa holding on to the teeth by the skin of their teeth here. Is it just all? Ooh, we got a quarter unit of, maybe half a unit of 100 humans left. Can we catch any more high tier units? No, not looks of it. Ooh. Is it really just all serfs? Oh my goodness. If it just comes down to all serfs. If Tessa actually wins the hero battle, they could win. But so many serfs on the field. The swarm of blue heading towards this base point. Tessa is weak on the south side. South side actually has a pike militia. Pike militia on the north side beating out the Rattans. Whoa, no! The Tundra humans went in very awkwardly, getting caught by the pike militia straight away. But the swarm is coming through. But there's a Greyhair Garrison in the mix. Greyhair Garrison is going to sweep up very easily on the south side. North side also swept up very easily. Tessa down to 10 heroes, 99 units. I don't think they can spawn any more units. Folks, we're going to go down to a field battle. Both the BBYK and Tessa both being good, but Tessa definitely holding on to that base point much stronger, holding that base point desperately, doing much better performance than the BBYK does, although in the end, both teams winning 1-1. The hero kills out from BBYK is super high, if I do say so, actually. We got 3, 2, 1, 5, 5, 3, 1, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3. Again, only 3 deaths are allowed, meaning that every single hero kill is very important when it gets over the 3 mark. But looking at the unit kills, whoa, BYK third place, getting 1,200 unit kills. But I gotta say the same thing too. First place from Tessa with the almost 1,200 unit kills himself. 6 hero kills, although Tessa not killing as many heroes. Doing very well on the defense, in fact, sending BYK to the minimum. I mean, like, they were lucky to send BYK to surf units. I don't think the only one good unit I saw was the Greyhair Garrison in the final assault. Sorry, doing very good, very good. But we'll get to see them on the final field battle. I'll send you guys for a short break. I'll catch you guys. Well, we'll continue the battle between BBYK and Tessa very shortly. Yeah, I would be pissed too if my treb was blocked by that post, but I'd be even more pissed for my team trebbing the location you're pushing into. Like, oh my goodness. Coming back to that situation, whoever trebbed while they were pushing at the unit they were pushing needs to be shot. I hope who my like oh my god, whoever from BBYK trebbed that supply point as they were pushing it really needs to be shot. Three whole trebs landed right onto someone's palace guards and a tail of a Madao. It was a very crazy Skippy Trev hitting his team units. Ah, yeah, fucking man. Going straight in just to die. My goodness, I felt the pain. Oh, I was just like, come on. I thought you guys were communicating. You couldn't. Ugh. Can you imagine you're in the tournament and you're you're in the final, you're in a battle, and the only reason you lost is because you shot yourself in the foot? Oh my god. This is like being a monkey and just like charging into the sharpened end of a pike. I mean, a sharp end of a pointy stick. Oh my god. That's like every single cavalry charge I've seen heading into a Madao. But that's just unfortunate because Madaos just take no damage and just like instantly kick cavalry out of the field. Realistically, I mean, like if Madaos like took damage normally, they would also get squashed by cavalry charges, even like last minute brace cavalry charges. What's happening here? My clean feed's croaking again. Well, let's hope that cleans up before the field battle starts off. Would be hate to see that coming out. Turn off. Turn on. There we go. Back to normal. What are we doing? We're just sitting around here, just waiting. Waiting! Waiting for the world to change. I'll sit there. World's in a picture. Then I go on waiting on the world to change. Looks like we are on to Grassland Assault, the final battle between BYK and Tessa. We're going to be seeing these two kick it off for the tiebreaker. My goodness, this is going to be a battle. Although I do have my money on Tessa at this rate. So watching the performance of both teams, Tessa did give BYK a hard time on their attack, and they took their attack very easily. Well, I say easily. Nah, they didn't get slowed down by BYK as much as I thought they would. Although some of the engagements were kind of awkward for BYK. I don't know what they were doing either. Well, actually, Tessa made the engagements kind of awkward. Looking at very closely, why so many Iron Reapers out on the field? I mean, I guess you didn't get to see the thing, but I got to see the units. Not very many cavalry. A lot of cavalry coming out from BBYK. We still got that Nafan Guard. Nafan Guard's going to be very important from both teams, actually. Herschels and Metallitors. Metallitors being very important. Whoa, so many short swords and shields coming out from... Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I thought I saw a lot of short swords and shields coming out. Probably just my imagination. Nah, just a lot of heavy armor classes. The two glaives are still on BBYK. Haven't really been keeping track of those, although I did say I would. Natural unit deficit of about 138. That is for Tessa. But Tessa probably bringing out the stronger units. Wow, we got some rattan rangers out on the field. Very, very nice unit to see. Very long time since they've been very effective. But they do come out now and again, see if anyone wants to use these boys. They do dish out minimum damage, but they do annoy a lot. Fast speed. Iron Reapers charging straight at the Tundra humans, but no dice. The impact is minimal. Tiger stepping on the side, probably getting crushed, getting shot to death actually. Terstrals at the front, shooting very slowly. Nafan guards shooting directly into that Imperial Pike walk. Whoa! Wow, that Winged Hussar coming in very awkwardly, hitting a barricade and missing the main medal pile. But I think it's not that they missed the main medal pile, is that, well, they did. But I also think a lot of the cavalry just got insta-skewered as they were riding past. The Tertials are the real keepers here. They're winning the fight for BBYK. Although the unit deficit has swung towards more in line. Oh no, wait, I take that back. Actually, the unit deficit has only increased from the beginning. Not looking good for Tessa. Minimal losses for BYK, while quite a hefty loss coming out from Tessa. Hey, this musket's about to be killed. Or will he escape? Musket with that skirmish. Whoa, not only did they escape, they also returned the kill. Holy shit. Not only did he escape, they also got the kill. My goodness. Hey, Medal's here around the corner. About to be sandwiched between a lot of Tundra humans. Even though this might be a bad exchange, I'd definitely take it. There's so many. Whoa! Wiped out. Wouch. That's gotta hurt. Double charge, and I think they also went out of brace at the wrong time. Not the thing I would do. Whoa, Winged Asar charging the Tundra humans here. Will they be able to catch them on the return? Yes, they will! Whoa, catching out quite a few more Hussars than Hussars caught the Tundra humans. That Hussar unit will practically be dead. But here comes a cleanup crew. Does look like an exchange. BYK is on the up and up, but why are you losing the B point? A ballista been deployed by Tessa here at the very back. Good move, good move. Keep a lot of pressure. Whoa, BYK also deploying their own ballista. They're on the right-hand side where Gutuan? I'm going to say Gutuan. Where Gutuan is. From BYK. Holy cow. We got some ballistas being used. Nice variation of artillery, actually. From mortars to grape shots, oh, those are very common. But seeing quite a few ballistas or culverins being used for battle, not for the usual use. Tessa, come on, you're losing your heroes one by one. If you keep losing your heroes, I think someone's going to be permadeath at this rate. You're gonna wait out the time. I mean, you could. BYK scratching at your sides here where you're weak. That's a good strategy. Weaken the enemy. Although they're buying for time. Gonna end it all for last minute ditch effort. Ooh, another catch. BYK, holy cow, BYK. You're losing two heroes here. Both teams catching heroes left and right in skirmishes here. Who's gonna win in the end? Gonna have to say Tessa's on this B point. Why are you losing the B point? Whoa, why'd you stop the cap? My goodness. Tragic mistake. Nafan guards in the perfect position, I would say. Burning that front line like crazy. Supporting the team. We got Winged Asar comes through the backside. Monastic Knight skewers right through that side. Amazing job. Whoa, we got cavalry charges from all angles. This is what BBYK was trying to do for the supply point, but the supply point only could come in from one direction. Although I say that, look at the infantry battle. We got the tertials shooting like crazy. Again, this unit here is going to rack up so many kills if it's not taken out. And it's in an important position as well. Overwatching this C point. And it's still on the field. Winning the infantry battle. This is the key for range to deal the damage a little bit. And have the infantry comes up for the follow-up. Amazing cavalry charges, devastating the enemy. Although losses are heavy on both hand sides. Another good pickup for BBYK. BBYK definitely sending Tessa down to their last good unit. For sure, for sure. BBYK is definitely going to be on the up and up. And definitely going to be the favorite for the winning section. Even though I put my money on Tessa. Tessa, what are you doing? What are you doing? I should have actually predicted this, because BBYK has shown, well, at least in these matches, a better understanding of cavalry, or a better usage of cavalry. And after that, quadruple direction charge. My goodness, I can't remember the last time we saw a quadruple directional charge. I believe that was a highlight of one of the older matches where cavalry was still very powerful. But BYK pulling off a quadruple directional charge is quite amazing. Especially since in this balance, pike units are very effective against cavalry, and especially Imperial Pikemen and Medaus. Although I don't see any Fortebraccios out from anyone. That's the strangest thing, I think. Fortebraccios have classically been coming out. We have the Nafan Guard still in play. This is the key unit, but... Whoa! Imperial Pike March going very deep in the center. Winged Hussars just forcing their way through. Although, what is this? They're watching Winged Hussar. We're watching Tundra Humans cleave the back line. I think the Tertials are completely out. Winged Hussar is going to flip around. Oh no, this is going to be a complete wipe for BBYK, dropping it at the very end. My goodness. BBYK holding as long as they can. 3 minutes to go. B will be captured. Not good, not good. They're getting routed. Not good. Definitely not good. There goes the B cap with the base point open. I would send units to secure your victory. Oh my goodness. Go, go, go. BBYK just sent someone to the enemy base. Oh, no cap? No cap. Ah, come on. Oh, BYK's got a mountain assault quickly, and I'll say right now, I did not expect a reversal like this at the very end. Those flamers were key, definitely burning down a lot of the key units, I bet, taking lots of damage. BBYK must be furious. Oh no, killing off the guy at sea. How pitiful. Ah, BYK dropping the ball at the very end. How unexpected. Not that a lot of people, not that Tessa was waiting for this. Where's your units? I'm pretty sure you still have at least one more spawn of units, and it's going to have to be terrifyingly strong because Tessa's probably relying on whatever they've got left, and it's a lot of Medaus, if I do say so. This corner is going to be difficult to take. Less than 2 minutes to go. I mean, you're going to have to win the battle. Not only do you have to win the battle, here come the... Oh, Tundra Humans at the back! Didn't make it all the way through, but they're very good at forcing their way through. Completely surrounded, but the Medaus are falling. Now, wow! Kriegdraht Fusiliers also on the field. This is very good, very good. Kriegdraht Fusiliers will probably run out of ammo in the meantime. They're onto your ranged units. Slap them. Slap that spear. The heroes are very close together. Halberdiers are forcing their way. Whoa, Rattan Rangers. From who, though? I don't know. Unfortunately, it does look like Tessa wins out in the end. Vidal's carry the day. The heroes have been able to ward off the Kriegdraht Fusiliers just enough. Man, this spear, did it not die, or is it a different spear? Because I feel like that spear has been annoying your Kriegdraht Fusilier, and they're finally dead. Holy cow. No. No. BYK gonna lose. What is this? I thought it was gonna be a reversal, but Tessa, the original bet, seems to gonna win the day here. Blasting apart that cap. Oh my goodness. We've got 25 seconds left to go. Definitely going to be impossible now, even though we have a Medal coming through. But Medal versus Medal is a long-ass fight, if I do say so, realistically. Unless they both attack each other simultaneously. It won't end in any short time. Very unfortunate for BBYK, but that is it for you. Tessa winning 2-1. Definitely BBYK sending Tessa a run for its money. Desperate at the very end, though. BYK dropping the ball, letting Tessa grab that B point. Should have really aimed to poke them out a little bit more. I'm pretty sure that guy with 1,000 unit kills is the Flamer. I'm not joking, because that Flamer probably got all of the kills, carrying the day out for Tessa. even on massive losses, that flamer was kept alive. Very, very surprising. Oh, good night, Omada. But yes, with that said, all is done. That is all for tonight. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I will be continuing the commentary tomorrow morning for the South America division and the Asia division later that night. But other than that, I hope you guys will continue to watch me, and I hope you guys definitely enjoy the stream. So, we watched the Crusaders versus Sen Liu, ending in Crusaders' victory 2-0, double Warfort. I mean, Warfort and Constantinopolis. And then we got to watch the uh, BBYK versus Tessa, with Tessa winning 2-1 on double Warfort, and finally the tiebreaker on Grassland Assault. But that is all for tonight, folks. So, ah, another cheers 100. Thank you, Sundering, for coming along. I hope you definitely enjoyed. But yes, that is all for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But my name's Atsukai, and have a nice day. Bye, guys. And that's hilarious. The guy just putting up the thing.